Good afternoon and welcome to Billy's Travels on Facebook and on YouTube. Where were we last? I think we were over at Kendal, of course, and of course then the pub stop. Excuse the ground workers in the background. It was at the pub stop at Darlington, and we've come further south down to Beverley, just outside Beverley. We're at a place called Bransburton. And this is the parent site to the one at Burton Stather that we went to last time. We thought we'd give this a try. It's called Bluerose Country Park. It's at Bransburton, and they're doing the £20 per night deal for 3 nights at this time of year. That's why we've come here. It's our, pardon the tractors, we are in rural East Yorkshire, of course. Moving on tomorrow, back up to Mackie's for 3 days, and then heading off home for a month, as I've said before. So we'll see if we can do our favourite turnaround trick, and I'll walk you down the park. It's quite a way from here down to the touring park, and I'll show you around as we go. So let's have a go. No, it's not having it. There we go, it wouldn't turn round this time. There we go, look. It's Bluerose Country Park. As I was saying, Bransburton. The same sort of thing, set up as Burton Stather. Bins are out here by the gateway. Gates, you've got a code. This is the reception area here. There was nobody here when we turned up. You ring a number and there's a box, and all your information is in the box with your name on it, and plan of the site. It's quite a way around. There was nobody to ask about filming, but I wouldn't think it'd be a problem, as it's all advertisement for them as well. Like I say, it's the parent one to the one at Burton Stather. More or less the same layout, but there's a few more statics on here. There's one for sale down here, which we'll show you as we go. The ground rent, I would think, is in the region of about £7,000 a year. I think is what they're charging nowadays for this sort of thing. It may be more, but generally up on the coast that's what they're charging. I know Haven are in that bracket. These may be a little bit cheaper, I don't know, but they look quite exclusive. This one up here, second hand, a few years old, and you're talking nearly 70 grand. They're alright, but you lose money hand over fist on them. And I say the ground rent's what kills it for me. This is a beautiful one, it really is. There, look, this one that's for sale, £69,000, 2 bed, separate seating area and kitchen, central heating, and you get a year's free ground rent with that as well, and the decking is all thrown in, but it's very nice, I'll give it that. And yeah, there's quite a bit of space between them. This one here, I think it's got a nice bit of garden to it as well. Quite a big one, this one here. It's very nice indeed. The shower block's down here. Diane popped in the shower block yesterday, much the same as Burton Stather, washing machines and what have you. There's seems to be a lot of permanent caravans on here, yearly rental caravans, more than there was at Burton Stather. There's more pitches than there was down there, and all around us you'll see they've got dog crates around the caravans. So I'm glad we're moving on before anybody turns up. Right, this has come through into the touring section here, as you can see. Quite a big touring section. and the shower block is in front of us there. I'll go around by the shower block. On the right hand side is the maintenance department, and as you saw, a lot of caravans on yearly pitches, I assume. It seems a common thing to do nowadays. Then it's all set up, come for your weekends and your holidays. I don't know what they charge, probably about 2-3 grand a year, 3 grand a year, I would think, maybe more. I don't know nowadays. I know in the Isle of Man it's about 2.5 grand a year. Toilet blocks here as we walk through. There is Wi-Fi, but we haven't used the Wi-Fi at all. You get a code. You get a code for the gate. It's a similar setup to Bransburton, of course. Here we go. There's your laundry. In there, a load of books as well. And out onto where Billy is. There's Billy, sat at the back there. He's behaved himself after the goings on at Kendal. Had trouble starting him, and the starter motor stuck and things like that. I need to have a word with Carl and get him booked in for a service while we're away. Full service pitches, as you can imagine on here, very similar to there, electric and waste and everything. As you say, next door's got a dog pitch, the one up the back of us has, and dog world. I hope we're gone before the dogs turn up. There's an Elson point over there, just where that gentleman or lady is with the dogs. Not so bad. It's alright, but we went for a drink, Bransburton last night. Nice little pub, quite expensive, did food. We also had some food from the fish shop. It's like a Chinese run fish shop in Leven itself. We went to the Hare and Hounds, had a couple of beers in there, but I'm sorry Hare and Hounds, it was like being sat in your front room, I'm afraid. But that's just me. The one in Bransburton was nice, a proper oldie world type pub. Not sure what's happening this evening, where we're going or what we're doing, but I say we're moving on to Mackie's tomorrow, South Shore. Of course, Mackie's is now open this time of year, so we're going to go up there tomorrow for 3 nights. Then drop the motorhome off on Tuesday, head over to Morecambe. We're having a night in Morecambe, a travel lodge like we did last time, and going to Wetherspoons, and then that makes we'll do a bit of shopping in Morrison's in Morecambe, and then just mosey onto the ferry, because as what happened last week, a lot of people missed the ferry because there was an accident on the M6 and the M6 was shut. There was a big diversion and they missed the ferry, and I don't want to do those sort of things. I'd rather mosey on over the day before and just have a relaxing night before we head on home. We're heading home for 28 days, hoping to get back by where are we? By the end of March, probably about the 23rd, 24th, 25th of March, bringing the bike with us and the trailer and heading round for the summer. So we'll obviously be doing some blogs between there and now. Right, that'll do for now. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.